Good morning, this is Kasturi Dey. Today I'm going to discuss question answer section of the heat chapter. First I start with the multiple choice questions. Okay, so first one is the substance used in a thermometer to measure the temperature is, the options are mercury, silver, gold, copper. The answer is mercury. A wooden spoon is dipped in a cup of ice cream. Its other end becomes cold by conduction, convection, radiation, or none of these. The answer is the A option, that is conduction. In which method of transfer of heat molecules pass on heat energy to the adjacent molecules without actually moving from their positions? That is conduction, convection, radiation, and none of these. The answer is conduction, where the molecules does not actually move, they vibrate about their mean position, and by this process they pass on the heat energy to the adjacent molecules. Then the transfer of heat which does not require any medium is called conduction, convection, radiation, none of these. The answer is radiation. Then a device in which heat loss due to conduction is minimized: solar cooker, thermos flask, thermometer, electric heater. Answer is thermos flask. Which of the following substances is inflammable? Asbestos, brick, water, LPG. That is LPG. Inflammable substances are those which catch fire easily. Then the SI unit of temperature is degree Celsius, degree Fahrenheit, calorie, or Kelvin. The answer is Kelvin, that is D option. The temperature at which a substance in its vapor state changes into its liquid state is called sublimation point, vaporization point, freezing point, condensation point. Answer is condensation point. Next, an example of a substance that sublimes is fluorine, bromine, chlorine, or iodine. Answer is iodine. Then heat transfer in solid takes place through convection, radiation, conduction, vaporization. Answer is conduction. The mode of transfer of heat that requires no material medium is known as convection, radiation, conduction, sublimation. Answer is radiation. The thermos flask minimizes the flow of heat due to convection, radiation, conduction, and all of these. Answer is all of these. That is, thermos flask minimizes the heat flow of heat due to all of the convection, radiation, and conduction processes. In which if we add a lump of ice to a tumbler containing water, heat flows from water to ice, heat flows from ice to water, heat flows from water to ice if water is more. Heat flows from ice to water if ice is more. The first option is correct, where water is probably at a room temperature and ice is very cold. So heat always flows from hot to cold and not to cold to hot. So the first option is correct. The temperature of pure melting ice is 0 degrees centigrade, 100 degrees centigrade, 95 degrees centigrade, or 98.6 degrees Fahrenheit. First option is correct, that is 0 degrees centigrade. Which statement is correct? The iron rims are cooled before they are placed on cart wheels. A glass topper gets tight in warming the neck of the bottle. Telephone wires sag in winter but become tight in summer. A little space is left between two rails on the railway track. The answer D is correct. Because iron rims, first option, iron rims are heated before they are placed on the cart wheels. A glass topper does not get tight, it gets loosened on warming the neck of the bottle. And then the telephone wires sag in summer and not in winter. Then heat in a liquid is transferred by conduction, convection, radiation, conduction, and radiation. Answer is convection. Next, in the process of convection, heat travels sideways, downwards, upwards, in all direction. It travels in upward direction. Okay. Then the vacuum kept in between the walls of a thermos flask reduces the heat transfer by conduction only, convection only, radiation only, conduction and convection. Answer is conduction and convection. Okay, vacuum. So heat cannot travel by conduction and convection. Conduction requires a contact medium. I mean, the actual contact should be there and with the hot object. And convection is the actual movement of the particles. So in the vacuum, there is no movement of particles. No heat medium is kept in contact with the substance which is to be heated. So these two processes require a medium for heat transfer, but as there is vacuum, no medium is there, so therefore there is no heat transfer. So the option D is correct. Now shining surfaces are good absorbers of radiant heat, B, good radiators of radiant heat, poor absorbers of radiant heat, good absorbers and good radiators of the radiant heat. The answer is B, good radiators of the radiant heat. Now, the material which is a good conductor of heat is glass, plastic, wood or copper. It's copper. The process due to which heat travels through metals is conduction, convection, contraction, radiation. It is conduction. First option. The material through which convection is possible is glass, copper, aluminium, water. The answer is water. The other three are solid substances where there is conduction is only possible, no convection. Then a kind of energy which causes in us the sensation of hotness or coldness is called chemical energy, magnetic energy, light energy or heat energy. The answer is heat energy. Then the loosely woven clothes keep you warm because loose clothes give out heat energy. Trapped air in loose clothes is a good conductor of heat. Trapped air in loose clothes is a bad conductor of heat. Trapped air in loose clothes allows the heat from the surrounding to flow in. The answer C is the correct answer, where the trapped air is a bad conductor, which is inside the loose clothes. They are the bad conductors of heat. And so what happens during winter if we wear loose clothes? The heat of your body gets trapped inside the cloth and it does not get outside. Okay, so as is air is a bad conductor of heat, so the answer C is correct. Next, a bimetallic strip is made up of brass and invar. On heating, brass expands more than invar. Invar expands more than brass. Both equally expands, or brass expands but does not contract. The answer A is correct. That is, brass expands more than invar. It bends on the brass side more. Then SI unit of temperature: Celsius scale, Fahrenheit scale, Kelvin scale and Reaumur scale. It's a Kelvin scale. Celsius SI scale of the temperature. Then the temperature, the increase in area of a solid when heated is called linear expansion, superficial expansion, cubical expansion, volume expansion. Answer is superficial expansion. A device used for measuring temperature of different objects is called thermos radiator, thermometer, barometer. It is thermometer. Now we come to the fill in the blank section. Okay. So if the heat energy flows from dash our body, we feel dash. Flows into a hot body, we feel hot. Then if the heat energy flows dash of our body, we feel dash. If the heat flows out of our body, we feel cold. It is an invisible dash. It is an invisible energy which causes in us dash of hotness and coldness, sensation of hotness and coldness. Conduction is not possible in case of dash, in case of liquids, because molecules are dashed to leave their positions, that is free to leave their position. freezing point of a liquid and melting point of a solid has dash numerical value. It's the same numerical value. Then dash is the degree of hotness and coldness of an object, temperature. The expansion produced in matter due to the absorption of heat energy is called dash expansion, thermal expansion. Then dash bodies are good absorbers of radiant heat, black bodies. Then radiation requires dash medium, no medium. The process due to which a solid changes into liquid at a fixed temperature is called melting. Then on heating a body, its temperature dash rises. In a thermometer, the commonly used liquid is dash mercury. The temperature of a normal human body is dash degree centigrade, 37 degrees centigrade. A person is said to have fever if his body temperature is more than dash degree Fahrenheit, 98.6. A hot metallic piece is placed in tap water contained in a bucket. Heat will flow from dash to dash, metallic piece to water. Then the temperature of boiling water is dash 100 degrees centigrade. Liquid expands dash than solids, more than solids. Then gas expands dash than liquids, more than liquids. Then heat transfer in liquids and gases is by dash convection. Metals are dash of heat, conductors. Still air is dash of heat, insulator of heat, bad conductor, or you can say. Black and dull surfaces are dash of heat, good absorbers. Substances that catch fire easily are known as inflammable substances. Transfer of heat between two molecules without their actual movement is called conduction. The process during which a liquid changes into its solid state is known as freezing or solidification. An appliance used to keep hot liquids hot and cold liquids cold is called thermos flask. Temperature of a laboratory thermometer can be measured in degrees centigrade. Then change in the size of substance when heated is taken away from it is called thermal expansion. So I stop here. I'll continue with the rest of the questions in my next following videos. And if you have any doubt, please let me know right in the comment box. And if you like the video, press the like button. And if you have not subscribed yet or a new viewer to my channel, please do subscribe. Thank you to get the notification of my next video. Thank you.